We're here pond side doing some fishing today. Share it out a little bit. Thanks. Oh, we got one person in here. How's it going? Hope everybody's having a good Friday so far. Share it out if you can. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Big Tank, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. JV started something when he was down here, so I'm bound and determined to start coming out and doing a bit more live fishing. Cody Moore, how you doing, man? So I decided to hit the spot. Still, good to see you, man. So where we're at today, guys, is this is the one spot that started the whole, that kicked off the whole Pond Predator Nation channel. It's a nice little small golf course pond. And I'm just going to kick back, see if we can catch something. It's been raining. Yesterday was like monsoon season. We got 5 inches of rain yesterday total. And I just want to see if they're biting a little bit. Kick back with you guys, enjoy this sunshine while we've got it. And hope and pray we don't get hit by a golf ball or two. I've had a few close calls here because the golf course is literally right up there. So I'll be back and forth on the screen. I'll catch up with the chat. You guys around there, check out each other. Share it out if you can. Let's have another little good stream. I'm starting out today. I've got a, this is my Dewa Samurai rod. I've got a Ronco Royama 2000 reel set up on it. This is a 4-pound K9 high vis low memory fluoro. And I am a big fan of creature baits and insect baits, and so I've got a Martease lures grasshopper right there. It's a 2.5 incher. It's equipped with some highly lethal K9, I'm sorry, some highly lethal trapper tackle treble hooks on it. It is a little bit windy, but hey, it ain't raining, so I'm happy. I've had several good lucks throwing this grasshopper, or grasshopper of any kind here, on it. So if it just don't work, then we'll go to a different bait. But I think I'm going to move over to the dock. So who all's ready for this 4th of July weekend? I hope most of you are fishing and being safe, enjoying some good, nice food on the grill and some fireworks. This water is actually fairly clear, but there's a lot of vegetation in the bottom of it. Hopefully I don't get skunked today. 2 people on the house, 3 thumbs up. Guys, I'm sitting here watching. There's a lot of sunfish moving around down there. Boom, there's the first one. The first little donkey. Pondside live. Who else we got in here? Big Tank. Raymond, good to see you, man. Nice little pond donkey right here. Got him on Nikko Leech. So at least we got the skunk out of the way, guys. Right there. I'm gonna name this one after the first person that came in the stream so far. Big Tank, this one's for you, buddy. So that's one. Once we get warmed up a good bit, I'm gonna let you guys start choosing my lures. When I get over here to the dock here, I'll spread them out on the table and I'll give you your options for the day. Let's try for another one. The color I'm using on this is obsidian. If you guys watched the last stream that me and JV had at the donkey hole, this is the exact bait that I was catching them on. But not only are there bass in here, there are some good size bluegill. I'm talking some that are bigger than my hand. I got this rigged up on a 15th ounce Ned rig head. But I will tell you, I've got some rooster tails with me, some more grasshoppers, some micro crankbaits and jerkbaits, a little bit of top water action, even some more plastics. Some of my go-tos, tadpoles, the leeches here, some super neds, some craws, caddisflies. Oh, I just had a nice little bite. Even a few that you had never seen me use before. Dark 30, how you doing, buddy? Still, we'll get you on there. We'll get you some confidence. It just takes practice and confidence. And yes, you could use, in the words of the snatcher, you know, the trusty dusty night crawlers, but you know what? I very rarely use those. That's a good thing about these about these golf course ponds is you can pretty much throw anything, and if they're hungry, they're going to eat. Usually, like last year, the cattails and stuff that you see around here. You'll get a better view of this when I move up to the dock. But the cattails around generally this part was very small or far between. So that's something new that I'm dealing with for the year so far at this place. But generally, if you'll go about where that tree's at, if you go all the way to the pond bank, usually the cattails are from there all the way around to the other side. And I generally just like do a fan cast method. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. If it don't, then revamp. And I'm pretty close to the bank there. Hopefully I can catch one. Hopefully I'm not in those cattails over there. Not back at me. So we got one so far for today. Let's move back around. So what's everybody else's plans for the fourth weekend? Hey Amanda, good to see you. I'll be perfectly honest, about 5 years ago, pop some fireworks, there you go still. About 5 years ago, the only bait you'd catch me using was corn, hot dogs, or worms. Perfectly honest, but now that I've started using artificials, I very rarely will not use anything but that. This thing's got a nice little waterfall type creek coming down it. Let's hop across it. This will give you a little mindset as to how this pond really works. Let me set my bag down here. Man, this is all wet. Tell I've been fishing here for a while. Man, check out this dock setup, guys. They got the grill up here, they got a picnic table, even more rods up above, little table. But here is the whole shebang right here, guys. Oh, sorry about that. Goes all the way back there. Up here's where we're going. Even a little fire pit. It's been acting like it's wanting to rain off and on all day, but so far we got blue skies. We'll put you up here. Or better yet, we'll set you right. There we go. There we go. Give you a little overview of everything. I'm going to just move back down here. Sorry guys, I'm wanting to get a good angle where I could see you guys. And y'all can watch me fish. See if we catch anything. Yeah, that sort of stuff. These grasshoppers are pretty good for creeks. I've used them a few times here, and it's just a matter of if they're finicky and if they're hungry enough, start busting some top water on it. These are a shallow diving crankbait. Five people in here, 5 thumbs up. Welcome everybody, all the new people who are coming in. Please go ahead and share it out if you can. Oh, I just had a bite, guys. He swiped at it. I did get to fish with some cicadas earlier this week, and that was pretty fun. Let's get one more on something else, and then I'm gonna leave the choosing up to you guys. Jesse Lopez, the winner of this past stream prize. I may go and change colors up there. I wish you guys could see how kind of clear this water is for the most part. My first PB bass was actually caught out of here too. About 3 years ago. There you go. I'm starting to cast like Jesse Lopez. Oh. A nice little bite there. I'm casting it into this waterfall and letting it kind of drift. Yep, something tugged on it. Do you guys like seeing this type of live streams? There's big turtles here too. Turn wood off. What'd I do? Pond River boys, good to see you. Ha ha ha. There we go. Something's making me mad tapping this. All right, you know what? The time has come, people. The time has come. All right. Would you guys like to see a brand new rooster tail? A box of goodies here, which consists of super neds, hellgramites, tadpoles, leeches. So we have all of these. Plenty of hardware to go with them. We have a June bug hellgramite, natural tadpoles, white schooler shads, which is like a miniature swim bait. Y'all's choice, what you want to see. Natural tadpoles. Panama City, hello. Well, considering Raymond was the first one to comment, natural tadpole it is. Yeah, this is what I caught the first one on, the Nikko Leech in the obsidian color. Also guys, if you're interested in it, if you like what you're watching here, you want to see some more cool stuff, got some ideas, I'm always stepping up my game, always looking for those ideas. If you'd like to drop and help support the channel a little bit, I do have a PayPal link. Jesse, if you're still in here, if you could drop that for me so it'll be in the comments. And the thing about these tadpoles, you can fish them many ways. You can do them Ned rig style, which is generally how I do them. You can make them into trailers. You can fish them top water, drop shot it, you name it, the sky's the limit. And I just rig it up where, just like that. Now, if you guys hear somebody yell 4, let me know as quick as possible. And you may just be saying the new title of the stream would be Pond Predator Gets Beamed by a Golf Ball. Seven people in here, 8 likes, I'm liking it. And what we'll do is we'll fish this for about 10-15 minutes or until the first catch comes in. If the first catch comes pretty quick, then we'll go for another one. Otherwise, we will try for another lure. And again, you guys get to choose that. Oh, there's the first one. Oh, and he lost it. Jump. Y'all didn't even see that. Let me turn you back around. It was about right there where you was at. Let's try it again. Raymond, I think you might be on to something today. Oh, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, can I bank? Can I land him? I just landed him. Right here, guys. On the natural tadpole. There you go, guys. He choked it. I thought he pegged it, but I didn't know he latched onto it. There's another nice little donkey. These are some of those that are accustomed, that Jesse Lopez is accustomed to catching, I think. But we'll name this one, since it was off of Raymond's selection, we'll name this one Raymond. People in the building. Here's your fun fact about golf course pines. For those of you that fish them or live near them or actually even play golf, and you notice like in the fall and winter, and even sometimes in the early spring or super summer, where the ponds are kind of drained down. I actually did a video on this last year sometime. But the reason being is every golf course pond is basically a retention pond. It's what helps keep your greens and your fairways looking good even in the drought weather. So when you come in there and you see them down, then that's the reason why they're drowning to feed the greens. Try for one more. Whoever can tell me the name, or who can tell me the last type of fish that I caught in the last video and where it was located at? Whoever can tell me that right now, I'll give you 5 seconds to respond. I'll make it 10. We'll get a limited edition Pond Predator sticker decal. Show yourself that you're a member of the Pond Predator Nation. Five people in here. Bass donkey hole. Raymond is close. If you're counting I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you, Raymond, but if you're counting the last video, which was the contest reveal, the contest prize winner, then yeah, you got it right. Third day angling, good to see you, man. But the actual right answer to that was the Salt River. Thanks, third day. Thanks for dropping by, man. There's some massive carp in here too. Nikki Nichols, good to see you. Guys, if you don't have Nikki Nichols, please grab her up. She has one of the hardest jobs out there, guys. hardest job being she has to deal with the snatcher on a regular basis. Nikki Nichols, the next fish I catch is going to be named after you. We'll shift a little bit. And Panama City, I ain't forgot about you either. Man, it's so peaceful out here right now. So Nikki, where's the snatcher taking you this weekend? I need exact coordinates and time frame that you'll be there. I don't know if y'all can see. I'm going to take you off the stand for a minute, guys. See if you can see the action on this tadpole. I'll switch you around. Sure you can't. You going to do family like that, Nikki? Can y'all see that tadpole in there? Yeah, we're supposed to be family, Nikki. You gonna do me like that? Hey, David, good to see you. I think the natural tadpole has done its course for today so far. I think we're going to try something else. Okay, all you sports fans that are still in the building, if you'd like to see some hellgramite action, please put 1 in the chat. If you want to see some supernet action, please put 2. If you want me to rock out with some more leech action like we caught when we first got here, hit 4, I think. If you want to see some crick hopper or crawdad action, please hit 5. Panama City says 2. And what I say was 2 again? Hellgramite or tadpole? No, we done said tadpole. Sorry, I'm gonna name this, guys. I'm gonna blame this on I'm gonna call future baby daddy Brain. I'm waiting on a response from Panama City. Guys, I'm not trying to push Nikko on you. It's just, honestly, these are baits that I use on a regular basis. Ha! A great collab coming. Oh, well, I'm gonna go with the go with the mud bug. Hellgramite. All right. You want to see the mud bug hellgramite? Do you want to see an obsidian hellgramite? Natural, brown and gold, watermelon red, fusion, or there it is, the June bug. Yeah, watercress, with the exception of, you know, the vegetation has died down in the bottom, it's actually pretty clear. Four people in the building. Been live for about an hour almost. Oh, we'll go with the June bug. A brand hammer new pack. Say watermelon red or natural would work. Yeah, that it would, Jesse. The obsidian would work too. You guys tell I love hellgramites. And there's tons of ways you can rig these too. I'm just going to keep rigging them on this Ned rig head, but you can actually drop shot them. You put them through the top of the head, go that way. You can do them top water, Texas rigging. I actually got a pretty cool video come out on Jika rigs. There we go. All right, let's move around a little bit, guys. There are some ponds that are still spawning. So yep, I'm gonna have to do that one later on down the road, Jesse. All right, guys, so what the heck? So right here is the deepest part of this pond from right here to right over there. It goes about 14 foot. Going. I pulled a Jesse Lopez, guys. And I'm just bouncing it off the bottom and then kind of letting it drift. Got 4 people in here with 10 likes. Keep on working my way around the pond. 5 people in the house. 2 of my favorite ponds is actually on the back side of this place that unfortunately I'm not able to fish anymore. Gotta love the wind. Raymond, if you're still in here, if you would please message me on Facebook or Instagram and give me your address. Cast a few more with this, and then I'm going to change her up again. Got 2 people in the house tonight. Thanks for the guys that are still in here sticking around with me. side of the pond. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go on the other side. Thanks for sticking around with me so far, guys. I'm going to try to get on some fish. But at least we got some good scenery. I'd love to have this house right there. And I bet you the insurance is crazy. Don't think they're liking the June bug. We got 3 people in here. Alright, time to change her up again, guys. Guys, always remember, pick up after yourself. Leave the place better in better shape than when you just came to it. Three people in the building. Alright guys, I changed it up completely a little bit. Tied a nice handy dandy rooster tail. I flipped it the minute I put it out there. Three people in the house, 11 likes. I'm liking it. There you go, guys. First fish on the rooster tail. Nice, nice, nice. Son of a buck. Guys, did you see what just happened? Of course you didn't see what just happened. Had the rooster tail tied on. Brought the donkey, was bringing it up. Get ready to put my hands on it, and he broke off with my rooster tail. So now we're going to be on a mission to catch this donkey again so I can get my rooster tail back. Wow. This makes me angry. This makes me very angry. Very, very angry. Thank you, Nikki, for stopping by. DMV, what's up, my friend? But the good thing about losing that rooster tail, guys, is it wasn't expensive, but it's the principle of the matter. So I believe I may. Oh. I'm gonna change up again, but that'd make this stream worthwhile if I was able to catch that same donkey that took that rooster tail from me. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, you don't have to go buy all that expensive stuff to catch a fish, guys. Now I will admit I did spend a little bit on my plastics, but when it comes to like your rooster tails and stuff like that, the $4 and $5 rooster tails will catch the same amount and just as good as a $1 Walmart rooster tail. Whisker King right here just trying to chill out at the pond, try to catch a few donkeys, and enjoy this nice weather. Guys, if you don't have D&B Whisker King, please get him up. He's an awesome guy. Big time catfisher out in the DC area. Check him out, grab him up. So, lost one rooster tail, tied another one on. Man, I can't believe that. This is a chartreuse one where the other one was a white one. Let's come back over here. The one I just threw was a 3 or 4. I had one on the leech, 1 or 2 I think on the tadpole, and if I'd have landed this one a few minutes ago on the rooster tail, I would have had another one. So yeah, I would say landed 3, almost 4. I don't know, with the Whisker King in here, I hope I can get a one of these nice carp that are in here too. Oh, Whisker King, you have officially gained a spot on the wall. You'll see it on the next broadcast from in studio. Man, I may not like this chartreuse. Oh, one just busted the water right there at the right here at the waterfall. Got 5 in here. Guys, you're going to come with me and go back to the car in just a second. While I go pick up a 12 likes. Share it out if you can, guys. Time to grab some more equipment from the car. Getting the steps in today, guys. Those of you just joining in, this is the full golf course pond. This is where it all began, guys. The birth of Pond Predator Nation. Yep, I appreciate it, Whiskey King. Central Valley, how you doing, buddy? I've lost many lures on those cattails. All right, guys, tell me you're a fisherman without telling me you're a fisherman. If that tells you anything, the waiter's already still in here. Tadpoles. Thought I had some more. Some more medric heads. Oh yes, Houston. Y'all want to see some micro chatterbait action too? I might throw some of them. Perfect. Another micro chat. This is the original flashback mini chatterbait. Take my other bag of tricks out there too. Yep, I'm about to get some more rooster tails. Thanks, Raymond. I don't know. Y'all want to see any top waters? It depends on the hook, on the baits, honestly, Raymond. For like these hellgramites, the hellgramites and the tadpoles, I generally use a Ned rig. Make sure I got my keys. Yep. For hellgramites and tadpoles, I generally use, and the leeches, a 15th ounce to a 10th or 6th ounce Ned rig head. I'll also use a number 5 finesse octopus hook. Gamakatsu makes those. And if I'm fishing them top water, because all the tadpoles, leeches, crawls, hellgramites, all those that I use, they actually float. So they make for awesome topwater baits. For crawls, I like using a 1/8 ounce eyeball jig, or usually a 2 or 3/0 extra wide gap hook, and generally tie that with if I'm doing Texas or a Tokyo, usually, excuse me, usually a 1/8 ounce total bullet weight, either 2/4 or a 3/16 or something like that. That's generally what I use. My hook of choice, brand wise, is Trapper Tackle. I was able to get a nice little surplus amount of those in before they went out of business. And then after Trapper Tackle, probably the Equal Claw or Spear Points. If I'm using something with an underspin, I like using the Titan Tungsten ones. Yeah, that's the thing about once you start using plastics, and you either really like them, really hate them, and some are few and far between. The first actual artificial bait I ever used was a baby brush hog. I had it Texas rigged. And that's actually what I caught my first bass on in this pond, was a baby brush hog Texas rig. Okay, now that I'm back from the car, guys, if you got other questions too, ask away. If I can answer them, I will. If not, then I'll find the answer for you. I picked up a couple of chatterbaits, the original mini chatterbait. Yeah, those are the best ones to try out. I have a 1/8 ounce micro chatterbait. Well, both of these are, I guess, the new and the old. I got some trout magnets. And then another nice big bag of goodies right here. But I keep all my hooks and stuff, my tackle, on this small thing, the ones I use the most. And in here, I'll just pour it down here and let you see it. In here, this is a lure lock box, and mostly I've got, you know, Ned rig heads. These are all Titan underspins. The Gamakatsu octopus finesse hooks are right here. These are VNC float jigs, or I can't remember, leaf jigs. Those work pretty good in some of the rivers I fish. These are the Gamakatsu swim bait hooks. These are 5/0. Then you've got your weedless. These are eagle claws. Another good thing that I've started using, definitely with my hellgramites, are these Z-Man finesse bullets. They rig up real nicely. But I've just got an assortment of different stuff that works. And of course, I'm a big fan of trout magnets and using caddisflies, and there those are. So, a nice big assortment. Oh, something else. I may start throwing this a little bit too. I did not know that they actually made a trout magnet spinnerbait. I found these the last time I was at Cabela's. The only thing difference is I took the trout magnet lure off and I put a caddisfly on it. So now we're cooking with peanut oil. And we'll go back to me. There we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and change. For those of you, if you do happen to start getting some of these Nikko baits, rule number 1, do not store them with other plastics. Yeah, I bet you do, DMV. If you're like me, when monster bass comes in, you kind of get it stockpiled. I'm gonna go a little lighter one. Throw this I'm gonna throw a trout magnet on and throw a caddisfly. My nephew loves to fish, and you guys will see him actually in the first episode in the next couple of weeks. But he loves to fish, so for his birthday present, I gave him a huge box. Plastics, cranks, hard baits, new rod, the whole 9 yards. All right, Jason. And those extra baits are going to come in the tie too. that I didn't give for future giveaways. I know you've heard me say this before, but with me starting to stream more, especially in the next couple of weeks with my kid coming and me not be able to get out and get on the water that often yet, I'm going to start giving some stuff away. I've decided, would you rather have it done on a wheel, or for people in the streams, would you like to see them off the comments in the streams? Tell me, how would you like to see giveaways done? And something else I'm going to do too is I've got stickers from different companies that I'm dealing with also, and they are actually on a board, and I'm actually going to kind of do a dart board method. Just mail it to you. Yeah, DMV, I've got your address still. And we'll give it away in the live streams, but we'll do like a dartboard method. We'll say if your name lands on, gets called up, we'll toss the dartboard. If it lands on a direct one, then you'll get something from that aspect. If you hit a wild sign, you then go to something else, or you could get one from everything. You could get one or two things. It's just a matter. The sky's the limit on it. But I appreciate you guys so much that I want to be able to start giving back, and now I'm at the point where I can. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't be around. Something else I like to do, if I'm at a spot that hasn't worked, that I haven't been to in a while, or that I haven't really gotten any bites on, with the exception of here, I will gladly, I'll start it out with a hellgramite, or I might go top water, but I'll downsize. So something smaller, whether it be another trout magnet lure, a caddisfly, stonefly, anything like that. I'll just downsize it until I get a bite to see what the pattern is, what they're going to start biting, because then you can start working your way up as to what the fish are going to hit, what they're going to eat. Then you can make your change accordingly. So what I've tied on here is I've got a chartreuse style trout magnet. It's a 1/64 ounce trout magnet bit, jig head right there. And what you see tied onto it here is a Nikko caddisfly. Durable, durable, durable. My record for catching something on one of these is right at 70 fish. That's from panfish all the way up to catfish and bass. Anything will bite these. And they're super durable. While I'm sitting here, go ahead and hook my battery up. In just a minute, guys, I'm hooking my battery up so I don't lose you. There we go, we are charging now. So let's see if we can increase our hookup ratio today. Tie one of these on. And you can kind of let them drift, especially when you're going in the current like this. Then I'm just going to let it drift a little bit. This is where I'm at because you got this waterfall coming down. Oh, bam! What'd I tell you? Look at that, guys. Here we go. Oh, we got us a bluegill. The first bluegill of the day. Right here, guys. Tell you this. In the words of the fish snatcher, he would say, put it in the pot. Put it in the pot. Told you there are some slab bluegills in here. Absolute slabs. Who's hungry? Who wants some of that? Right there on the caddisfly. Boom. Let him back in there. Now you've seen a bluegill panfish hit it. Hopefully we can get a bass hooked up on it. I probably could have went with a 1/32 ounce jig head on it. I kind of like the floating aspect. It'll float and it'll slowly sink if you use a 64th ounce. Move around to the other side. 3 people in, 13 likes. I appreciate every one of you. $14 likes. JV, if you're in here, brother, I appreciate you sharing me out. Still showing I'm charging. Yep. we go, guys. Got another one. Another gill. I about took out the tripod. This one bigger than the last one. Look at that, guys. We are slaying some gills today. Woo! Son. Man, just look at the size of this one, guys. Look at him. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. Let's get him back in there. Almost did it, yep. Let's try for another one. Now the rod I've got this on is a 7-foot Aubrey Garcia Max with 8-pound fluoro, canine fluoro. So it's a little bit heavy duty. It's a medium action rod, but I generally would throw this, see what we got. JV! Yep, he about took it out. Glad to see you, ma'am. I think Jesse said he wants to be a part of the Moist Baby Face Brigade. He wants to be the new president. Thing when he hit this one, he hit it good. There we go. About had a situation here, guys. There we go. That could have been nasty. Guys, if you like what you're seeing here today, if you want to see some more awesome adventures, I do have some more challenge videos getting ready to come up and challenge streams with some other YouTubers, family members, the whole shebang. Make sure you hit that play button. I'd greatly appreciate it. So we got what, 3 bass for the day so far and 2 bluegill. What else we got on it? Later, JB. Go back down around a little bit more. There we go, guys. Got our first bass on the caddisfly for the day, guys. You saw it right here. He has been landed. Hooked right up in the corner of the mouth there. Beautiful. Let's see who we got on here. Duck Master. Thanks, George. Thanks, Alicia. Guess what, Alicia? This one's yours with your name on it right here. That's a new subscriber right there. And George, glad to see you. Get him back in there. We're picking up, guys. You're starting to pick up. And it's just 3 o'clock. Get this unraveled, then we'll go after another one. Guys, one thing I can't wait for you to see is the fishing adventure that me and JV had. I finished and edited one. I got 2 more to go. You guys will have to see the first round at the donkey hole. It was happened that morning of the stream that we did. I ran off and forgot my chest mount at the house. So all any footage you'll see, that'll be on JV. If you guys get the opportunity to hang out with him, do it. He's a great guy. Get this stuff cleared up off of it. Who's shooting off fireworks this weekend? Yes, ma'am, he sure is. Alicia, next time you're going to have to get him to take you on a gondola ride. Nice, Duck Master. Move back around. Four people in the building. I appreciate you guys sticking around with me today. At least you know we do the same thing around here. They've already started shooting them off. They actually started shooting them off the day after JV left. And they'll go to like 2 or 3 o'clock. And they'll usually go 2 or 3 weeks after the 4th. Oh. Got one, guys. There's another one. What we got? Another bluegill. Woo! Right there, guys. You've seen it right here. That's the 3rd gill of the day. And I'm still after that bass that took my rooster tail, though. There we go. Take a toss you there. Let's get one more quick look at them. Dang, these are pan size. Perfect sandwich size. I wish I could take them out of here. Right there, guys. And it's going to be called the Duck Master. Try to get 5 in the building now. And that one hit it probably about 4 foot from the bank. The wind today is pretty much helping and hurting it at the same time. Seven people in the building. Welcome, guys. Glad to have every one of you here. I'm just kind of drifting it, getting the slack out of it, twitching a little bit. Oh, bam. Guys, we got another bass. Another little pond donkey. Who wants this one? Any takers? Any takers on this nice little grade A golf course pond donkey? Well, in that case, George, this one's got your name on it. Right here. I'm actually using Duck Master. Trust me, if I could, I would. Oh. Get back in there. There you go, buddy. I'm using a Nikko caddisfly. Right there, guys. The Nikko caddisfly. This is the June bug color, and I've got it on a 64th ounce trout magnet jig head with a chartreuse head on it. It is probably in my go-to, let's say my top 5 baits when it comes to the bite being real slow, or if I'm exploring. The caddisfly, the hellgramite, and a tadpole are the top 3 lures I'm going to throw out as far as plastic wise to try to see what's in there. The June bug in this one's actually my favorite, but they've got a clear one, a white one, there's a black one, and they can take a beating. Wow. I hate when that happens. Sorry to hear about that, Alicia. I had one of those ponds happen to me too. A lady that had the pond, long story short, there was never a pond there to start with. She won the lottery, a scratch off, bought the house, redid it, and she put a pond there, but she didn't have a good way to circumvent the water or anything on it. I'm talking some of the biggest bluegills and bass I'd ever seen coming out of that pond. 2 years, gone. Everything's turned over. Now you're lucky to catch a duck or goose feather that's in there. Let's keep on moving around, guys. Yeah, but it happens. Well, give it a year or two, maybe it could bounce back. Guys, you know I told you I'm on a golf course, right? There's another bullet right there floating on top of the weeds right there. Eight people in the house, 7 people in the house, 17 likes. I appreciate each and every one of you being in here with me today. Try to let it drift past this little mat. Just like that. Bam! Guys, this is going to be the first time you've seen this one. I've got a 22-pound largemouth bass right here. You ready to see it? Now, this isn't for young guys, so if you got young guys, just go ahead and avert them. Here it is, guys. 22 pounds. Right there. Take your pictures, guys. 22-pound bass right there. Tank. Oh. Guys, I want you to meet the new Jesse Lopez 2.0. Alicia, I want you to send me a message on Facebook. I think I might have a connection for you at the golf course in Lawrenceburg. Get him back in there. And besides that, we all need to get together and fish. Future donkey in the making. The Jesse Lopez 2.0. I don't know, I think it's like 6 or 7.0 by now. Because we've either, between me and JV naming him. Eight people in the building today. Guys, if you don't know each other, look, check each other out, look each other up. Well, there we go. Alicia, if you're 10 minutes from Lawrenceburg, you're about 25-30 minutes from me. Because I'm just in Harrodsburg. Oh man. Jesse's heading to the water. One of the downsides of using this such a light weight is sometimes it'll get tangled up and you not even realize it until you go to cast it. Oh, okay. We just busted the water over there, guys. We're gonna start moving over that way here in just a second. Yeah, charge that bank up. I'm doing that as we speak. I learned my lesson fishing with JV, live streaming. Man, it's maddest stuff. Maybe I can get something in the mat. Yep, there we go. Ha! Hey, Jesse's little brother wanted to come say hey. Right there for you guys. Back in the saddle he goes. Six people in the building. That's the thing, guys. Don't be afraid to change up lures. Could mean the difference between a bad day and a good one. I'm back in that mat. That wind blew me right over there. Lee Evans, how you doing, man? George, I'm glad you're liking it, man. My plan is to go at least live at least once a week like this, hopefully. If not at the water, actually in studio. So that's what I like to see, Kentucky YouTubers out here supporting each other. Because there's a lot of us, guys. A lot of us. Alright, let's go over there. Let's move around. See, the bass beds used to start almost where I'm standing at, guys. And they'd wrap around from here and go to about almost to the point, the end of that, about the middle of the end of the pond right there. And there's two other nice juicy ponds right straight over there, and there's one following my rod tip all the way over on that side. I thought about trying to sneak on them, but you don't mess up with what you got. I do get access to that pond at least once a year, but it's in the winter months. And there are some big ones in there. Nine people in the building. And there's another golf ball. I should have brought my ball shagger. Funding my fishing addiction with selling golf balls. Hopefully, if this wind dies down, then I may go grab my topwater rod out of the car and see if we can get some little donkey blow-ups. With it being like this, I'm kind of watching the line to see if it tensions up or starts really moving. Getting little pecks at it. So tell me what you guys would throw at this situation. Your boy Troy. How you doing? Hey Bigfoot, glad to see you. Just doing a little bit of golf course pond bank robbing. One just busted right up there. Man, I'm tempted to go get my topwater rod. This is not the donkey pond. This is the I call this the origin pond. The place where Pond Predator Nation started. The very first episode of the Pond Chronicles started right here at this spot. Buzzbait? Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna walk around this little point for a minute. Then I'm gonna go get the topwater rod. Because why would you not want to try to throw a frog here too? Or a spider? Coming. We're facing into the wind. So, I'm going to work around this other way. That's the bad thing I hate about not being able to drive. I'm not that far from the pond, but I wish I could just drive up here. You too, George. I'm ready to fire up the smoker. Huge frog just jumped back in the water. Mayhem Studios, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. There we go. Yeah, JV went to the river. He said he got jealous because we was catching all the donkeys over here. For all you guys joining the stream for the first time, welcome. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you hadn't already, please hit that bell, hit the play button. More wheat. You guys want to see another live at the donkey hole again, like I did with JV? Much appreciated, George. Hey, well, I'm happy to have you, Mayhem. A friend of JV's is a friend of mine. Let this drift a little bit more. Nine people in the room with 21 likes. Guys, I'm going to tell you my story. I know some of you know it, some of you don't. The whole reason I started doing this, I've been fishing all my life, and I've actually got a pretty bad case of asthma. I'm actually on a waiting list for a lung surgery I need. But that's on a whole different story, but or spectrum of it. But I am a hefty guy, and about it was 18 months ago last week. Both me and my wife decided to have gastric sleeve surgery. My heaviest weight, I was at 363 pounds. And as a form of exercise, I was walking riverbanks, walking ponds, and fishing. And I kid you not, my doctor actually signed off on this. I actually did a prescription for me. And I put it, my wife didn't believe, but I've got it framed up in my studio. And so now, I am currently at 241 pounds. So from going from 363 pounds to 241 in a little bit over a year, I'm not going to quit doing what's working. And that, and I love to fish. And if you've seen some of my videos, you saw, some of you came from JV, if you saw where we were fishing places. Thanks, you boy. Thank you, Alicia. And so, I mean, Kentucky, Alicia will tell you too, Kentucky has some absolutely amazing places to fish at. And I figure if I can't bring you guys in person to these places, then why not do it through this way? It's as a form of accountability for me. If I'm out here doing this, you guys are watching, you're supporting me. It's a way you guys can help keep me accountable and being, healthy. Getting exercise in, getting the steps in. And two, it's doing something I love to do. And you're meeting new people. So no matter what any of you guys are going through, had another bite, guys. So no matter what any of you guys are going through, the fishing community is so big and vast. There's somebody, whether it be me, it could be somebody you meet in the chat room, it could be somebody that you're talking to in a group on Facebook, but somebody's been through it or is going through it and can kind of help you go through it. So guys, in a nutshell, that's why I created this channel. And this whole big journey I've got on is, there we go. There we go, guys. Oh, another big gill. Another big gill, guys, right here. This is the biggest one of the day. Check it out. On the caddisfly. I really hadn't planned on throwing the caddisfly today, but I'm glad I changed my mind. Yes, I have fished Palmer. Look at that, guys. Slab. I fished Palmer Road several times. Alicia, I know you've heard of Penn Store, right? I like fishing down that way too. There's some nice smallmouths there. Guys over here trying to look for their balls. Penn Store down in Forkland. Well, your boy, we're going to be meeting up sometime soon to go fishing. When we do, I'm going to set you up with a little care package. Penn Store's down in the Forkland area. And Gravel Switch. Small water, good to see you, man. Penn Store is the oldest general store in the country. You can Google it too. But there is a fork. It's called North Fork or something like that. But I weighed it, and the prime smallmouth spot there is literally a swimming hole. So you have to go either, best time to go is during the week, or early in the morning, or late at night in the spring and summer, because people's going to be trying to come down there and fish it. But some of the best fighting smallmouths I've ever been to. There's actually a couple episodes there that I did last year. Should be one of them's wading for creek smallies or something like that. It's a two-part series I did on it. Well, we can go hit that one day too, if you're up for it. But yeah, through this whole journey has changed my life so much. After 15 years, My first kid will actually be here in about 3 weeks. The weirdest thing I've ever caught fish on. Let's see. Cigarette butt. And thank you. A cigarette butt would be the weirdest thing I've caught a fish on. In Danville or in Lawrenceburg? Yeah, you could do it. I believe it or not, I actually fished there for the first time Labor Day weekend. Bottle cap. That's a good one. But I didn't catch anything off of it. My cousin was actually up here from North Carolina and he was fishing. And he actually caught a catfish from over there on a beetle spin. Yeah, I guess a spit could work too. But you know, they make jigs and spinners off the beer cap bottles, you know, from the glass bottles. In that pond? That's crazy. I got my first bass out of the Millennial Park in Danville last year. They said there's 5 and 6 pounders in there, but the first bass I ever caught was literally as big as my finger. Dr. Frankenstein and Steam, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. I did not know they had smallmouth in there. Ah! I won't say that, maybe it have been a turtle. I'll give you an up close of what I'm using, guys. Again, this right here, it is the Nikko caddisfly. It's in the June bug color. It is a tube style bait. I've got it using a 64th ounce trout magnet jig head. This is just a chartreuse colored one. And just like all the other Nikko stuff I throw, I'm not trying to push it on you guys, but honestly, these are the baits I use the most often, the ones I love. But these are super durable. And you can catch multiple fish on it. And the wind has changed directions. That's crazy, Troy. Best of luck to you, Frankenstein. So I want to know what you guys' favorite bait to use is. Yeah, they make jigs and spinner baits out of beer bottle and glass Coke bottle caps. I know a guy up north that makes them, and they work, man. I love using them during trout season. Bass Reno or Beagle Spins. Boilies, okay. Boilies for carp. You know, I've never heard of a boilie, George. Happy 4th to you too, Mayhem. There we go. There we go. Hey, remember one thing. Collect night crawlers after the rain. Yep. Even dinks need love too. We're going to name this one after Mayhem. Thanks, Mayhem, for stopping by. This little guy is trying to get out of my way. It's for you. Popeyes work good too, but Alicia, I'm going to broaden your horizons on white bass fishing. A shrimp. Guys, after this next catch, I think I'm going to have to call it a day. Five people in the building. Squid strip work wonders too, and even octopus. Call me crazy, I'm telling you, they worked. There we go. There's another one on the cast. Not sure what it is we got. Oh, the smallest bluegill of the day. Smallest one of the day. I will. I promise you I will. You know what? We're going to name this one, since he's back in the building. This little guy, we'll call him J3. We're going to go after another one. Now guys, if you want to try out some of this Nikko stuff too, if you're not going to be fishing up with me sometime soon, I've got a link in the description on my about channel, or about tab on the channel, and there's a code there too if you want to check that out. 6 people in the house. Yeah, I thought something tagged it. There we go. Another little guy. Guys, I think I'm on the nursery. There's another little dink. Remember, dinks need love too. And I'm just letting it drift for the most part. Keep my eyes alert. There we go. There's another one. A little bit bigger bass. There you go, guys. Eating and watching now, no worries. Your boy Troy, this one's for you. Right there, buddy. Get him back in there. And here's the owner riding around. That's good, Jesse. I hope you catch a big one. Thanks, George. It's one thing I gotta get. I gotta get a better tripod. So I can go up higher. Guys, I've been playing a little game with everybody. They come up and ask, told you I got a kid coming. And it is going to be a girl. But here's the thing. It's a J name. Here I'm revealing. So I've had some people come up. People are fiddling. What are you going to name it? What are you going to name it? I've come up with some crazy ones. Like I said, one time it was going to be Jemima. Then another one, Wanello. So I need some crazy J names that I could use. JV. That's a possibility. Well, yeah, Jessie is a winner, but my wife's name's Jessie, so can't do that. I thought about Jeffy. There you go. There's another one. Another little gill. There we go, guys. Toss them back in there. And I do have some catch and cooks planned, but unfortunately they won't be coming from this pond. I've got two other ponds that a lady's wanting all the gills and shell crackers taken out because she likes catfish. So I told her to come weed them out. So I've already started doing it. So the next times I come up, we're going to do some catch and cooks. Maybe even some pond side catch and cooks. Juicy baby. Jeremy Jericho. It's gotta be girls' names, guys. Gotta be girls' names. I told one lady it's gonna be Jerona yesterday. Juicy. Jenny, Jess. Raymond's on fire today. Guys, I think I'm going to have to call her a day. All you guys that are new to the channel, thank you so much for coming out and joining me on this trap, in this stream. There's plenty more to come. Feel free to check out the rest of the channel. I've got how-tos coming out, other rigging videos, challenge videos, unboxings, chit chat, the whole 9 yards coming out. And awesome, some collaborations going out with some other awesome people. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, hit the bell please, so you guys can know when the first and the next episodes of the Pond Chronicles, whether it be live or recorded, drop. And until next time, give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, but teach him and he'll never go hungry again. Tight lines, everybody. Later.